Well, hello there, my Red Block Life Ed classes. I wish I could be here today with you all, but I've got a sick boy at home, so he's home and not feeling well, so I had to stay home. But I'm going to show you what you're going to do. So notice here that I am on D2L because that's where you're going to be today. And I'm actually going to log in using Emma Will's password because I want to show you her ePortfolio and stuff because hers looks pretty good. So I wanted to give you an example of what to look at. So when you log in, obviously you go to ePortfolio up here in the right hand corner. And just I want to show you Emma's digital portfolio. Keep in mind the things that you're supposed to have. I'm just going to go ahead and hit view and give you a little look at hers, and so you know the expectations. Keep in mind your Powtoon should be loading. If it's not, which some people's aren't loading, obviously, there's that shield here in the upper right hand corner. It's blocking the material. You have to click on the shield and click load unsafe script, and then obviously up pops the Powtoon. So here's Emma's homepage and the Powtoon. I'm going to go through every page here and show you what is expected. So as far as the home page goes, it's just the Powtoon, and you should have that done by now, hopefully. I'm going to go into each subject because each subject needs to have at least one component, and the goals don't count as components. Now, if you don't have your goals because we didn't get to it or you were gone that day, please talk with a partner and get your goals entered in. You should have a goal for every class. So here's Emma's math goal, and then down to a video that she's uploaded on her PEMDAS order of operations. So this is her Google Drive embedded video using the Smart Recorder on Smart Notebook. Then I'm going to go to Social Studies. Emma obviously doesn't have one yet, but I got to talk about Inya. I'm not even sure if I have Inya on red days, but I'm going to look to make sure I do. I do not, but I can tell you right now, Inya made a PowerPoint. No, I'm sorry, not a PowerPoint, a Prezi. She made a really cool Prezi on the 5 themes of geography, and if you want to talk to her about it, ask her. And in that video, or that Prezi, it's the 5 themes of geography, and she embedded it into her D2L digital portfolio, which is pretty cool. But you should have at least your social studies goal, and if you haven't created something for social studies, then you're going to spend time making some sort of social studies piece to embed, whether it be a screencast video or a Prezi or a PowerPoint, things of that nature. Then I'm going to move on to reading. If you haven't put anything in for reading yet, some ideas that some students have been coming up with are just simple summaries of the books that you've been reading. You've all been reading books during reading class, so type up a little summary and put that in as the text and say, you know, hey mom and dad, here's what the book I have been reading. Pull a picture from Google, embed that in there, get a Google image photo and include that. And then again, here is your reading goal. This is actually Emma's. Keep in mind that you have to have a goal in every class. If you don't have that, talk to your neighbors, get that and put in there as well. On to the language arts, everyone should have embedded, and if you haven't yet, talk to the people around you, your paper. And on here is your, as I was saying, on this website here is Emma's language arts descriptive writing piece. She's embedded this in here. If you don't know how to embed your language arts writing descriptive piece, talk to the people around you. This little arrow, we can move that out of the way, and now we can see her Blue Wave Swim Team Practice descriptive piece. And again, she's got her goal in language arts, her traits that she wants to focus on. Okay, now on into science. I want to show you this. This is pretty cool. Emma made this video in less than a minute. She put together a little, and I'll maximize the screen here. She put together like the physical changes on Smart Notebook, and she created a screencast-o-matic video of herself explaining how to do this. Now I'm going to hit play. You're probably not going to be able to hear it very well, but I'm going to let you listen to the whole thing. And keep in mind, this is picking up the speakers in my classroom, so if you don't hear it too well, you got to be super quiet. So here's the video that Emma made, keep in mind, using Smart Notebook and Screencast-O-Matic.
A solid to a liquid is melted and heat is gained, liquid to a solid, and is freezing, and since it's a blue line, it means it's lost heat. Liquid to a gas is boiling and evaporation, and since it's a red line, it's gained heat. Gas to a liquid is condensation, which is lost, and solid to a gas is sublimation.
So I'm not going to play the whole thing here, but you get the gist of it. It's pretty slick. She put together a little 1-minute clip explaining how heat is lost and gained in the physical changes of matter. So I thought that was pretty cool. I wanted to point that one out and show you that. So she put that in her science class. So the goal by the end of actually the middle of next week, it'll be Wednesday. Let me grab my calendar. Wednesday the 23rd, I believe, will be the last day that you have school as of next week, because Thursday is parent-teacher conferences, and so is Wednesday for some of you. So what I mean by that is you got to get components in every subject. Okay, now if you're a little bit behind, work together with some people, get some ideas, make a PowerPoint, make a Prezi, use Screencast-O-Matic. There's lots of things to do here, but keep in mind, every class needs to have your goal listed. And if you don't have your goals, again, they're here. You can notice them here, or talk to your neighbors, and then some sort of component. So all class today is going to be is work time. Okay, now if you don't want to work on your portfolio, or you're one of those people that's caught up, help each other. Okay, so those are a couple of things you can work on throughout Math Ed. Again, sorry I couldn't be here, but I hope this is